All right, let's talk about the total. It's set at 226. Which way are you leaning here, Nick?
Man, this one is tough. Again, it depends on what we see from the Milwaukee offense. If it's the offense that runs one pick and roll, and then if it gets shut down at the free throw line, Drew Holiday backs it out and takes a contested long two over Kevin Herter, then I don't know if Milwaukee scores enough points to hit this over. I think I am shading towards the under a little bit. We saw Milwaukee's offense play a little better against Brooklyn, but I still need to see it. And again, without Bogdanovich, I mean, you're taking away, the bona fide number two creator easily for the Atlanta Hawks. You have some nice pieces in John Collins and Clint Capella and even Herter, who was great on Sunday in Game 7. But those guys aren't necessarily creators, especially the two big guys. And it's going to be, everything's going to be on Trae Young tonight to create for them. And I think there's kind of this misnomer about Trae Young's game where you watch him play and you assume he's like a 40% shooter from three. One, he's not even taking that many threes relative to the last couple of years. And two, I mean, he shot 32% in round two against Philly. So, if Trae Young's floaters aren't falling, if he's not able to get to the rack and get to the line effectively, I think Atlanta could have trouble scoring as well. So I will go under here in game one.
Jules, you want to take the under as well?
Yeah, that's where I'm leaning here as well. If you just look at the Hawks, they've gone under in 12 of their last 15, and their scoring options are only getting more thin as the postseason progresses. Also, by the way, to redeem myself in the last segment, Atlanta has lost 7 in a row in Milwaukee, is what I was trying to say. Then you go to that Bucks series. The total in game one of Nets Bucks, we were expecting offense, opened at 239.5. They went under in 5 of 7 games in that series. Milwaukee's offense has been a problem. I do think they found a little bit more offense against Atlanta. Like, Giannis is going to have a much easier time. While you have to expend some energy covering Trae Young, you don't have to expend nearly the energy you do, trying to slow Durant, which didn't even work. There just weren't other options that could score for Brooklyn. Game one scare me a little bit. Like, we did see a lot of points between the Suns and Clippers kind of coming out of the gates, feeling each other out, and then an absolute grinder in that Tuesday night game. So if anything gives me cause for concern here, it's these two teams feeling each other out, and maybe we see a little bit more offense in game one. But I definitely lean to the under the way these two teams have been going.